The forbidden temptation. Martha had always been the perfect wife, the devoted mother, and the well-respected woman in their small town. She and her late husband Richard had built a comfortable life together, raising their only son, Ethan, in a home filled with love and discipline. But ever since Richard's passing, Martha felt something she had long buried, an unbearable emptiness. It wasn't until she met Nathan that everything changed. Nathan was Ethan's classmate, a young man barely out of his teenage years. He was bright, charismatic, and possessed a youthful energy that made Martha feel alive again. At first, she dismissed her attraction to him as nothing more than a fleeting moment of admiration. But as time went on, the pull became undeniable. One evening, Ethan invited Nathan over to work on a school project. Martha made them dinner and engaged in light conversation. Nathan was charming, his words laced with an intelligence and humor that captivated her. When Ethan went to his room to grab some notes, Martha and Nathan were left alone in the kitchen. The tension between them was thick, the silence electric. "You look different tonight," Mrs. Caldwell, Nathan said with a smirk, his gaze lingering on her in a way no one had in years. Martha laughed nervously. "You're quite the flatterer, Nathan. Just honest." Their eyes met, and in that moment, something unspoken passed between them. It was reckless, dangerous, but intoxicating. That night marked the beginning of something neither of them could resist. At first, it was stolen glances, subtle touches, and conversations that lingered just a little too long. But soon, it escalated into secret rendezvous, whispered confessions, and nights spent in each other's arms. Guilt gnawed at Martha every waking moment. She loved her son and cherished the memory of her husband. But with Nathan, she felt something she hadn't in years. Alive. However, such forbidden love was never meant to last. One evening, Ethan came home earlier than expected. He walked into the living room to find his mother and his best friend locked in a passionate embrace. The room fell into a deafening silence. The look of betrayal and devastation in Ethan's eyes shattered Martha more than any punishment ever could. Ethan never spoke to his mother again. Nathan disappeared, transferring to another school. Martha was left with nothing but regret, haunted by the choices she had made. The passion had been real, the love intoxicating, but the cost was too high. Some desires, no matter how consuming, were never meant to be acted upon. And so, Martha learned the cruelest lesson of all. Sometimes, love isn't worth the price of losing everything you hold dear.